Welcome to Enchanted Tarot. Before I begin, I would just like to thank everybody that has liked, shared, and subscribed to my channel. I would also like to thank everybody that has purchased a reading with me, and to everybody who have commented. Thank you so much. I do read all the comments. I don't have time to answer all of them, but I do read all of them, each and every one of them. This is a general reading, therefore it may or may not resonate with you. If it does not, please check your moon and your rising sign for your messages. And sometimes, just parts of it might resonate with you and other parts may not. So take what does and leave the rest. This is for the sign of Scorpio for the month of February. Your overall energy, you have the Lovers. This is a decision to come together with someone or something. It's about a commitment. This is a choice that is going to affect your future. It's something or someone that you're very passionate about. This card can represent growth and love. And for those of you that are single, it can indicate a new love coming in. For those of you that may be having relationship issues, this card does speak of that, issues within a relationship also. Under this card, we have the King of Cups, and for me, this card represents you. You need to be clear about what is and what is not acceptable to you on an emotional level with regards to a relationship that you are in or any relationship that is coming in for you. And we have Temperance here. So Temperance, she is divine guidance. She is letting you know that you are being divinely guided and you are on the right path. This is about the divine forces working through you to make something happen for you. So be patient with this. At the bottom of the Rider-Waite deck, I have the card of you walking away from something that was emotionally draining, emotionally unbalanced. And with this card, this is your decision to do so. Now, this could have happened around the eclipses, or it could happen around, or have happened around a full moon. If it hasn't happened, it can still happen. This is a hollow victory. This was a relationship where there was no communication, and you just couldn't. When you were talking, you couldn't agree on anything. And so with this card, you win the battle, but you've lost some things in that battle. But you do achieve success through your own efforts with the Nine of Coins. And there is a transformation coming for you. But in order for this transformation, this new cycle to begin, you need to sever ties with the old. And once you do that, you have the Sun. In the past, it speaks of, I have the card of the Thief. It doesn't necessarily mean that somebody broke into your house and stole something, although they could have. This is more speaking to an ex, somebody who was maybe cheating. He could have stolen your self-esteem. He could have been like an emotional vampire. Somebody who emotionally drained you, and we have that confirmed in the Eight of Cups. And you could see with the Five of Wands here, the arguments, competition, whether this was at work or within a relationship. This can go both ways. Or the inner conflict that this caused you. And this person was probably very arrogant. And of course they wouldn't have been like that in the beginning, but they did end up showing their true colors. Now, this, like I said, it could be happened in the workplace, or it could have happened at home, because I have the Hierophant here, and that is the card of large organizations and institutions, whether that be at work or at home. Traditional values, official documents. And you, I think, put up with this behavior for some time. But you were up in your head planning how you were going to move forward. Because the King of Swords thinks before taking actions, but he comes up with solutions. And you were waiting, dreaming about the future. Now, with this relationship, you were, of course, unhappy. And, but there was an opportunity here that was handed to you. Now, this fell right on the Hierophant here. So, there was an opportunity that has been handed to you. And it's like you don't want to see it with the Four of Cups here. You're too filled with self-pity. So you would have needed to draw on the energy of this king here to deal with this situation, which I believe you did. But you were trapped in your own fears and your own doubts. Yeah, it's like a self-imposed prison. But this card also speaks to the things weren't as bad as you thought they were. Because your fears and your doubts, the more you dwell upon things, the worse it gets. Because I see here that, and this is with this here, you had a chance for a solid new beginning with, and I believe it's your ex. And it would have been a solid new emotional beginning. But I think this interfered. I think your doubts, your fears, I think that you had a lot of stress, a lot of anxiety. Perhaps your partner spend more time at work than at home. Perhaps you were left alone often, too much time to think, which created this situation here. Because here we have the home, the Four of Wands, and the commitment, but it's surrounded here by these two negative cards. Feeling alone, feeling left out in the cold, feeling trapped, and this directly reflects upon this card here. And that created a tower event, which left you assessing, waiting, hanging in there, and just waiting. Some of you may have left the situation, some of you may have, or may still be in that situation. But there is a lot of distrust and suspicion, because I have the Seven of Swords here, and that's, you're not trusting in somebody. And for some of you, this person could very well have cheated on you. And for others, it could have just been, like I said, you were lonely, left alone, too much time to think, and you created these illusions. Because of these two aces here, I think that you had that chance, but your doubts and your fears are holding you back from this. The anxiety, the stress of worrying about all of this back here. And this creates the arguments. Self-pity. And I think I saw, yeah, the card of illusions here. So what crowns this reading is the Empress. This is about new beginning, and this is in your thoughts. This is what you want. For those of you that were cheated on, you want justice. This is a card of weighing things up. Justice is served. It's a very karmic card. It also indicates peace being restored. Any issues get resolved with this card. Wheel of Fortune. And a passionate new beginning. So I think that this is in your thoughts. This is what you're wanting. You're wanting peace to be restored. You're wanting a change. You want this passion to return to this relationship. For those of you that want this relationship still, regardless. And for those of you that want to move on. You want this exciting, passionate new beginning. You don't want to put up with that anymore. But I do believe that for somebody out there that a lot of this is, and this is in their thoughts. It's something that was born out of negative thinking and fears and doubts. Now, there's news coming here, either by text, mail, phone. It's an end to delays. Things will, whatever went on here, things will come to a swift completion. This card can also indicate wanting something to happen quickly. But I think this is news because I have a couple of Sibila here who speak of waiting for results, an announcement or an invite, a telephone call, text message. This card can also indicate that you need to tell somebody something. And then I have faithfulness. This is the yes card. This brings in positive results. This is good news. It speaks of fidelity. It speaks of good intentions that will enable you to move forward and to succeed. And on that you have temperance, who brings in healing. Again, your choice. Do you want to heal this? If you want to heal this, temperance will help you to heal it. If you choose to move in another direction, temperance will help you to heal. You have the strength to do this. And you will draw on your inner strength to get through this. But you have to stop focusing on the past. Turn around and look at what's left. Look what you do have. This is the end. Something is nearing the end. Something burdensome. There is enlightenment coming in with the Hermit. And I have the Six of Cups, card of the past. So with that being in the outcome, I believe that this speaks to somebody taking back an ex or somebody reconciling. So this may not be for all of you, but this is the way the cards are speaking to me in this reading. And then I have a visit on that. This is a surprise. And then I have the card of Fortune, which is a very positive card. And this card here can indicate a miracle. If you were praying for a miracle to save your relationship, it's coming. It's coming with this card. This card is a victory card, and it speaks of dreams coming true. And at the bottom of the deck of the Sibila, we have joyfulness, a celebration. For the Lenormand, we have the scythe. Now, I believe that this speaks to what happened back here. And then I have the dog, which can speak of friendship, intimacy, and faithfulness. Again, I have another card that speaks of intimacy with the moon. It speaks of falling in love or falling in love again. Romance. Psychic abilities. The garden. This speaks of a meeting or an event. It can also speak of the internet, social groups. And we have the bouquet, a gift. It's a wish that is granted to you. And remember, we have fortune. And we finish with the sun. At the bottom of the mini Rider-Waite. It's there. I pulled an archangel message for you. You have clairsentience, Archangel Raphael. Notice your reoccurring physical and emotional feelings as they signify divine guidance. Well, here we go. And at the bottom of the deck, brilliant idea, Archangel Uriel. Yes, your idea is divinely guided. Please take action to bring it to fruition. So, there you go. Thank you so much for watching, Scorpio. If you would like to book a reading with me, the details on how to do that are in the description box below. Many blessings. Bye-bye.